Hello everyone, this is Mark from Synwave, and today's video I'm going to go over our patented antenna array. Stick with me for just a second. I know it sounds boring, but we're going to show you proof positive that it is quite an extraordinary piece of gear, and how it is quite different than what is traditionally on the market. So our kit, our Edge Kit Lite specifically, has this antenna array. We have other kits that have this antenna array as well, but this will allow you to operate your kit open or closed. It does not matter. Performance is identical. So we're pretty proud of that fact, and I think when we show you, you'll kind of get an idea or a taste of what that looks like. We have compared our Edge Kit Lite to many of the phones, the newer phones today, and it either outperforms them or is right on par with them. Again, lid open, lid closed, doesn't matter. So let me set the stage first before we go into this. Currently, I have an Edge Kit Lite right next to me, 4 feet away from me, that has a Cradlepoint 1900. That Cradlepoint is a single modem, not dual, so, and it has 2 SIM cards in it. So the primary internet connection is through a Starlink Mini, and we'll show you that. Then the secondary is cellular. But again, it has 2 SIM cards, so within that cellular, it can fail over to the other SIM if it needs to. But again, it is only a single modem. This configuration I'm about to show you and the performance of this goes out standard amongst all of our kits that we send out to our customer base. So when you order something from us, it will come out of the box configured to perform exactly as I'm showing you here today. So with that, let's get into it, and we can see again 3 different connection statuses: our Starlink, and then our this particular SIM card 1 is our AT&T, SIM card 2 is Verizon. Doesn't really matter. That's just how the cards are in there today. Also, I'm going to run an active ping as I am now. Let me go ahead and stop it and then restart it. We're going to do 1 byte. The reason why is I just want to show break in connectivity. And that's it. Nothing more. So just to see if we have comms or no comms. Additionally with that, and this will become relevant here in a minute. Additionally with that, I am currently running a Teams meeting with myself. This meeting is going to another Teams account to a cell phone. That cell phone is connected to my office internet. My laptop that you see me recording off of is connected to my Edge Kit. So the meeting has to go through the Edge Kit, back out the cell tower, back into our network here at the office, and then come into the cell phone that I have in front of me. Now, to set the stage even more, like I said, my Edge Kit is right next to me. It's 4 feet from me. It is connected, as you can see here, through the cellular connection. However, my office is in a basement. I'm in a basement that's 9'4" ceiling, 9'4" ceilings. And additionally, on top of that, so that's a challenge, right? So you're in a basement, and I've got connectivity. Not only is that a challenge, but the antenna tower that we're connected to is 2.5 miles away. Not as you drive there, but as direct line of sight as the crow flies is 2.5 miles away. Okay, so knowing that, and again, we're running a ping, what we want to do today is I want to show you is I'm going to go ahead and fail over from Starlink. We're going to watch it fail over to cellular, see if we have a break in our connection. Sometimes we'll drop 1 or 2 pings. However, as a user, you won't even notice that. It'd be pretty transparent. And then after that, we're going to show you a speed test on that cellular connection. And then after that, we're going to fail back to the Starlink. So we're going to make it fail and then fail back. So let's go and get into the configuration side. As you can see, it's going to pop up here. You're going to see Ethernet Starlink as the top, priority number 1, followed by cellular as number 2. So let's go ahead and drop this link. Now, it's not dropped yet. It's not dropped. Once I hit commit, it's going to ask me twice, and then I'll bring over the pings, and then I'll bring over the video. So we're going, and I got to pull this over quick enough. Let's pull over my video, and we're failing over. And you see it give a quick spike right there. And other than that, we're about the same in latency, so not too shabby. Now I know that we're failed over right now because it does not take this long, so NCM is just being a little bit slow. There we go. But if we go over here and we go back in, you're going to notice the Ethernet WAN is down. So we are on cellular right now. And if I scroll up, look at the latency is not that bad. Really, you don't really notice any difference in latency. That, to me, that's a huge win. Huge win. Now, we had a couple spikes here, but this was even before I switched over. But down here, we did have a few. So there's 326 milliseconds. That even might have been a little bit before I failed over. But nonetheless, it did go up a few. But I think that's pretty normal on almost every network. But not too bad. Now, let's go and do some speed tests real quick. So you can see we have AT&T. If I drop this down, you don't see anything else. Why? Because we don't have a connection to anything else. So let's do a speed test. I was averaging between 13 meg down, and then it would go to 28 meg down, and a little bit everywhere in between. See, there you go. So that's pretty impressive speeds. Again, I'm not outside. This is inside a basement, 9-foot floor ceilings, antenna tower, 2.5 miles away. We're very happy with that. So again, our antenna array, the way we designed it, is incredibly proficient. We practice some standard stuff that's for RF engineering that just makes sense. That's never gone away. Physics is physics. So if we abide by that and work with that, we can really draw out some very, very good potential on the cellular side. So 38.86 megabit down, 5.63 up. At a 51.1 millisecond latency and 15.7 on jitter, still not missing any packets. We did not drop a single packet. And in fact, again, I'm still on Teams. So pretty impressive. Now, let's go back and let's go to, let's go fail back over from cellular back over. Again, all of our kits come out of the box just like this. So this does not come standard in the sense of how you get it from Cradlepoint, but we go ahead and do all that pre-configuration work ahead of time. So when you get it, it works exactly like this. It's set up exactly like this. There may be a difference if you order a dual modem, but the functionality of what I am showing you is going to be identical. So let's go ahead. You can see we have Ethernet down, Starlink is down. Let's bring that back in. So once we hit commit, I'll bring over the command prompt, and we'll bring this back over. And we're not losing a single packet. Again, my stream is still up, video's still up, haven't dropped anything. It's looking really good. And then we'll go back over here to NCM. Now this is going to show you Ethernet's down. That's a false positive because the NCM, Net Cloud Manager, does a refresh about once every minute. That's by default out of the box. So this has got to reach back into the router itself to say what's your status. It takes about a minute to do that. We can adjust that time if we go into some of the settings to do that. However, if we just hit refresh, or if I go to configuration and back to home, it's going to make me a liar. If I click on this, it's going to show it's up. There you go. So it's up. So there you have it. Ethernet's back up again, and didn't drop a single packet the whole way. So if we go ahead and scroll all the way up, notice now we had some with, a little bit of extra latency, But again, that's not even nothing to be worried about. 137 milliseconds, and it drops back down to what, 54 or whatever. Oh no, 367. That's pretty big. And then 58. So not bad at all. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, reach out to us. It's support@synwave.io. If you have any questions, please reach out to us. If you have any questions regarding other things you'd like to see in routers, let us know. Happy to produce that for you. And this has been a pleasure to show you guys what we're doing today. Thanks.